All right, if you missed episode 1, I almost never do this, but this was a long enough playthrough that I broke it up. We're looking at Wave 2 of our co-op playthrough of Cloudspire from Chip Theory Games. And another big thank you to our patrons on Patreon who voted to see the co-op mode and also voted on the heirs and the Brawnin as our factions. All right, so this time I'll have actual units potentially, so I should probably choose which gates we're going for. I don't think it'll matter tons. I don't know, let's say we're both going for the Naroan gate. Speaking of the Narorans, their mark is the Air Fortress Gate, so this time they're kind of going down the same side, and yeah, the Growth Handers are going against the Brawnin Gates. They're both sort of same side instead of crossing an X this time. Alright, we will have an event die at the start of the turn this time. In the competitive game, you have an event deck you draw from, but here you roll on a little table unique for the scenario. And unlike most scenarios, the events are all positive. They'll let me upgrade one of my towers, a randomly determined one, by 2 more than usual. Usually my spires can only have 5 max. This would let them have 7 max, so I can make them just like an engine of death if I have enough source. So let's roll. Okay, 4 is my one right in the middle, which, okay, that's pretty cool. If I can make its range long enough and its damage high enough, I could destroy. And it says remove the top upgrade from a lookout launcher spire of a player's choice. And I'm going to take away the attack upgrade from the spire on the right for 2 reasons. Number 1, it's really cheap to build back. It's only going to cost me 2 source. And number 2, I don't have a fortification yellow token on the bottom like I do for the left spire, so I won't have to kind of like put a fortification in the wrong place. Okay, next we get our income, which is 0 source. Well, thank you so much for that. And now we do get a market phase, but it says players may only purchase Earthscapes from the market. So to show what that looks like, we've got these little 3 hex Earthscape tiles that we can purchase. They cost 2 source. And we can basically put them on the map and potentially change the path. Now in this case, I've started out with one that has no path at all, and you can't just shut off the path. Like you can't make the people never even be able to get to your gate. So yeah, I don't think I see much use for that. Let's skip it for now. Now, additionally, something kind of goofy happens. The AI actually builds a building, the Forming Glade, which is a fairly complicated one, but basically you get to put a unit underneath one of their heroes, and they get the talent of that unit. So here they say I'm going to put a Treed underneath Ibanth, the hero that is, spawning this turn. That means he gets the Treed's talent of Ram to join his own summoning talent, which we'll hear about in a second. And Ram means that when he attacks a Spire, he can take away one of their attack chips instead of anything else, even if it's not the bottommost one. It also means he can't take more than 2 damage from retaliation, so we can't just easily kill him with that. Now we're in the building phase, which means we can upgrade our spires and also build things at our bases, but I think I'm going to stick to the spires for now, maybe. So we've got 6 and 12. 6 from the Brawn and 12 from the heirs, and they can both upgrade these things. Now how much would it cost to get 7 things under here? So it'd be 3 for the first one, then 4, that's 7, then 5, that's 12, then 6, that's 18. Okay, so I could get the 6 upgrades. How good would that actually be? With 6 upgrades, I could increase the range to be, I guess 3 is probably about as far as I need to get to most of the places the enemies will be. So I could have 3 range and 3 attack. That sounds pretty devastating. But I don't know, is that putting all of my eggs in one basket? Oh, that's right, but I'm going to have minions this time, which means I can, try to get a ton of my guys up on here and just sort of, scum up everything here. And if I have really long range on that tower, I can just blast and blast and blast. Yeah, let's do it. That's going to pay for the attack upgrades first. So that'll be 3 and 4, that's 7. We'll say the heirs are paying for this. We'll save the Brawnins for the last 6-cost one. 1 range to finish off the heirs source, and another range to finish off the Brawnin source. We're at 0 for these guys. So that's it for building. Let's see what nastiness they're bringing this wave. So the Growth Tenders have Vine Heralds and Warbriars. We already saw them. Now the little asterisks means they're the upgraded versions. We've got Trees, which we already saw Ram, plus Taproots, which can summon. And how summon works with the AI is if they're reduced to exactly 1 health, they're going to summon an extra unit. Now that makes it even better that I have this huge Spire. Hopefully I can just destroy them in one go. Oh, but silly me, this is an upgraded Taproot, which actually means he can't summon because it's supposed to be like the bad thing that happens after you summon. But this other Taproot can, and oh my gosh, he'll summon an upgraded Grizzled Oak, so I have to kill this guy in one go. I cannot let him get to 1 health. Let's see, the Auroras have some Arc Brights this time. They have 3 range, but 3 health, so hopefully my tower can just take him out. And then a Conduit to go with the same guys they had last time. Conduit has Stasis, which means he moves on to adjacent units and basically lets them take damage for him for 1 turn. He just kind of sits on top of them. But if the tower can destroy them, and they all have 3 health, I'm feeling pretty good about this potentially. I forgot we got this hero a Banth, so he can also summon if he gets down to 1 life, plus the Treed can ram. But the nice thing is if I kill a hero, he's gone. He won't come back in the next phase. Alright, so there we go. Huge Grove Tender stack. Kind of scary. Now this time we get to have a bit more fun because we're getting 4 command points for ourselves. Now to briefly show you the Brawnin options, I'm not going to go through every little detail. We could bring out a new hero. You can only have 2 at a time in a wave, but she would hang around, so it'd be kind of like we're spending 4 forever as long as we kept her alive. And Drang has 2 range, she can get an upgrade, and then when she flips over, she has 3 range and Spire Shot. Now she only does 1 damage, but what that means is she can sit on top of a Spire and shoot up to 4 range away, so she can just plink and plink and plink forever. Now, I'm not sure if it's great because I only have 3 Spires in this mission, but still something to consider. Then they have Cram the Mighty. I can't afford him yet. Battleborn are cheap little infantry for 2. Dispatch have range, but they cost 3. On Aegis is armor, which means he takes -1 damage from attacks against him, which is pretty great. If I had a bunch of command points, I can get a Source Siege, which is a catapult. I think awesome, 3 range. Forsaken costs 7, but they are ridiculous. They can smash things apart. And then Architects can actually upgrade towers that they get next to. Oh, wait, upgrade towers they get next to for free? Maybe I should get an Architect. I can just run over to this tower and then boost it up again? That would be kind of crazy. As for the heirs, their hero that I can afford costs 3, 4 life, 3 movement, flying again, and Quick Strike means she attacks before a Spire shoot at her, which won't matter for this mission. But if I can flip her, she's got 2 attacking and go up to 3, and then Rally means she can upgrade other units near her when she kills stuff. Now these guys are awesome. I'm probably going to get some of them. Harriers are these little super weak guys who move really fast, but they'll just get in their way when a big tower shoots at them, which I think is probably a great thing to do. My Windrush is a transport, not much reason to have that. It'll have somebody carried underneath it. Joust, they like to also do Quick Strike, have pretty good damage, pretty good life, but not awesome right now. Humminger might be a way to go. He has another Elfin. Oh, that's right. I'm already using all 3 of my Elfin Kazi with my Spires, so I don't really need him. I can't afford her yet. That's her upgraded side, but she costs 6. Royal Talon is a ridiculous fighter. 3 attack, and he's flying, so he can't be attacked back a lot of the time, but he costs 5, which I don't have. So I do kind of like the idea of Drang just plinking people, and I also like the idea of just having another hero. So yeah, let's go ahead and pay 4 for her. And I might totally regret not getting more minions, but I think I'm going to bring out a hero here as well, plus 1 Harrier since she only costs 3. And alright, the turn order this time is Heirs, then Grove Tenders, Brawnin, then Aurora, so still crossing over even though they're coming down the same sides. Let's get right into it. Heir heroes are going to fly on out, I guess. Nothing much for them to do at first. And now my minions have a little bit more flexibility in how they move. They have to try to use their full movement, but as long as they are closer to the base than when they started, they don't have to use an optimal path. So for example, if Keem wasn't here, I could go 1, 2, 3, 4. I still used all my movement and I ended up closer than I started. In fact, if Keem kind of got out of the way, I could go 1, 2, 3, 4 and really buy myself some time. And you know what? Actually, I'm going to do that because I could have had Keem deploy second. So let's have the Harrier go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Keem can fly on out. Now, you can't block up your minions with heroes. If a minion needs to move into where a hero is, they'll just displace them so that they can still get to the battle. But yeah, that should slow down the Harrier. I want him to get in the enemy's way, but not immediately. All right, now it's the Grove Tenders War Engine. They're going 1, 2 with the Vine Heralds. Treat have 3 movements, so they'll go 1, 2, 3 to be as close as possible. Taproot will go 1, 2 for his 2 movement. And then the hero will just go 1 and hang out for now. And the Vine Herald does have 2 range, so he could attack my Regal Lookout, but lucky for me, I've still got the fortification, so his 1 damage can't get through. But I get to hit one of them for 1 attack. I guess let's hit the Vine Herald for a potential kill quickly. Alright, there we go. 1 damage, leaving him with 2. Alright, now the Brawnin are up. All heroes all the time. We'll send out Osh with his 2 movement. Actually, no, let's say Drang going first, and she can... Well, no. I guess Osh needs to get closer. She could do range attacks, so we'll have them both run up. You know, what the hey? We might as well open these guys up. Oh, and actually, wait. She can hit them for 1. That'll leave him with 4 life. And he can do 4 damage because he's 2 plus 1 plus 1 more from Hunter. We'll kill them without them retaliating and get a relic and 2 swords. Let's do it. So I didn't mention them much, but you have this deck of relic cards. Let's see what they give me. Unrefusable offer. Before or after a unit's movement during the Onslaught phase, you may convert an adjacent, ungrouped opposing minion worth 3 CP or less. Control it as if it were your own for the remainder of the wave. Place one of your unused minion chips underneath it to signify its allegiance. What the heck? Okay, so someone who's adjacent, 3 CP, has to be a minion. That's pretty great. I don't know if I want to use it for this wave, but I can just, turn some upgraded crazy guy to my side. I love it. That was a nice little start to things. Thanks, Archer Lady. Now to rain on my parade, here come the Aurora with their drifts moving so darn fast. Oh my gosh, this Arcbright has 3 range. That is not good. Okay, oh shoot, he can. Oh no, he's gonna destroy this tower? What the heck? That was a major miscalculation. I did forget to put my Elfin Kazis down. And okay, another Arcbright. Yeah, so clearly I didn't plan this very well. I should have definitely put a fortification here. Darn it. Well, you live, you learn. Unfortunately, yeah, they're not going to attack Darb because they want to kill things. The Drift can't get shot by my giant tower, so that didn't help at all because he's incorporeal. The Arcbright, they prefer to destroy a spire first, so they will destroy that spire. The Elfin Kazi's sitting there by himself. The other Arcbright will kill him. That was horrific, friends. Clearly, I should have paid better attention. All right, but we're back to the heirs. We'll let the Harrier go before my heroes because you can choose, so he'll displace him. 1, 2, 3, 4. No chance there. Oh, crud. This is the negative of leaving a giant bear behind you. He's going to eat my guy. This is just the comedy of errors for the birds this turn. Meanwhile, Keem. Let's see, I don't want to get shot by those 3 range guys, and she can move pretty fast. So let's kind of get her over here, I guess. And Darb will kind of run back here for now. And these horrible 3 range guys will be shooting my Elfin Kazi down here, so I guess I'll move him just off by 1 for now, and then he can fly up and blast them next turn, maybe? The other one should be safe for the moment. Let's see, these guys are going to kind of array themselves out a bit. I don't think I can hit more than 2 of them, though, right now. That's okay, we'll leave that. Then we get into the Grove Tender's turn, so the Vine Herald goes here. Nice, he's going to fight with that priest I left behind. That's the benefit of that one. The bear down below was not so great. Let's see, the tree want to move 3, so I can leave them either way I want. Let's see, I guess I'd rather have them there, and then the Taproot will be here, and hopefully if my tower rolls well, I can kill him in one go and take away his summoning. And the hero will run over there. Now I can choose the order in which the towers attack. So I can have this one roll 1 die against the Taproot just to make sure this one can finish him off. The danger of that is if I hit a 1 to 6 chance roll a 2 damage for it, I'll set off his summon right away. Let's go ahead and try consolidate our fire. Okay, the 1. Now with my 3 attack, I just need to get 2 more damage. Okay, I guess I didn't need to use the 1 against him. In any case, the Taproot is dead without summoning because he went to 2 life and then 0. I get 2 source from him, and oh, that's it. I thought he had somebody else underneath. And oh, look what I have left ready for my Elfin Kazi to run in and detonate. Love it. Okay, now there is combat over here. They attack the Wounded Priest, get him down to 2 life, and then he hits back for 2, so 1 Vine Herald is gone, and now we got our 2 War Briars revealed. Since we didn't kill the guy, we don't get the 1 source. It just kind of goes away. This thing does have Impale. I guess it affects the priest, so I think he's down to 1 life. Oh, crap. You know what I just realized? These guys can use Riftwalk. Oh, they're going to go right past my tower and just destroy me. Oh, that's not good. I think I need to get somebody in there with 6 source to blow it up, but I don't have 6 source right now. Okay, I am definitely not in a good place here. Let's get Asha over there and Drang to try to do something about that quickly. Before they do that, I do have 4 source. I could save it for the Riftwalk thing, but I think I need to protect my big tower, so I'm going to spend 2 and get the 7th that it can fit underneath. Wait, no, I can't do that. Oh my gosh. Because you can only do that during the build phase, the event says, so I can't exceed its normal maximum number of chips during the turn, so, yeah, this is not great. This game might be faster than I wanted it to be. I thought I was doing well, but lots of mistakes being made. So how this works is when they move on to it, they immediately teleport. If anybody is on the space they teleport to, they immediately kill them. So the Drift is going to go 1, immediately teleport. 2, 3, so he's going to be fighting Keem, okay. Now this is maybe lucky for me. The Arcbright will not teleport because they don't want to stay on the space and let you potentially run in and kill them. So she'll go 1, 2. She'll try to teleport next turn. And this Arcbright will go 1, 2 there. That works out all right for me. They can shoot the tower. Oh, no, that's right. The tower does not have a fortification, so they can hurt it. Although, I'll get a shot on them first with my 303 attack. So if I hit enough, I might kill her before she can hurt me. Yep, let's go ahead and try that because the drift cannot be attacked. Come on, I just need 3 hits. I'll take it. So the Arcbright is killed before attacking. Just reveal the Nitrous, who's incorporeal, has a ton of life, but at least they won't be able to attack me yet. Oh, and that's the first 2 source the birds have gotten this time. Oh, you know, I just realized the drift actually does not attack Keem because she's flying and he doesn't have range. So he's just going to go and bash my place. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them. I rushed past this, but yeah, my Harrier is totally dead and the bear lost 1 life. Yay! Now let's see what to do with my birds. The Grove Tenders will not use the gate port this turn because they would move directly onto it, but these guys certainly will. Keem could teleport through it, but then she would get totally killed by the Nitrous and the Arcbright. That makes me realize my Harrier could have gone through the gate port instead of attacking the Grizzled Oak, but whatever, too late now. Well, let's do something that's a pretty easy choice. Let's send the Elfin Kazi in here and blow up 3 of these guys. I'm not going to get a better chance than that. So that brings him down to 1 life, the tree down to 3 life, and their summoner down to 3 life as well. I wish Darb was closer because I could run in the Elfin Kazi and try to blow that guy up and then have Darb go in and finish them off. You know, in all seriousness, that might still be the best play because that Nitrous is just too terrible otherwise. So, okay, this might be a terrible idea, but let's cut this guy down by half life. Right, I think Keem needs to move over here, I guess, and attack this drift. I can't just let him get into my base. Now, since he can't attack her because she has flying, they do have a rule that enemies can switch places with you to get past you, so she won't be able to keep him from getting to my base, but at least I can cut down the damage they're doing, and hopefully she'll upgrade soon and do more damage. So she'll hit him for 1, he retaliates for 1, not great. Darb will fly back to, I guess, kill that Nitrous in a second when he pops out. And yeah, we'll see how things go. This is all getting a little bit hairy. Alright, now we go to the Grove Tenders. The Warbriars will go here, because again, they don't want to end on the gate port where they could just be blown up. The tree will go 1, 2, 3 to use their full movement. And the Summoner will go right there. So one of them is going to finish off the Wounded Priest, which won't get them anything. Now they are in range of my big tower. Treed is more worrying in the immediate sense because he can really hurt me. And that Taproot underneath is kind of nothing. Whereas the Summoner, I can wait because it'll take him a turn to reach me. So yeah, let's go and try to finish off that injured Treed. Yes! That's 2 more source, getting me to 4. Not enough to blow up the gate yet. That's 2 more source, getting the Brahmin to 6, which is great, because now they can blow up the gate if they want to. We do revealed our weak little Taproot, who cannot summon. He's already spent himself. Now I can choose what order they attack in, which matters, because their heroes can level up, so let's have the Taproot kill the Wounded Priest with no retaliation. You know, I did forget to read about heroes. Oh, so the Summoner has +1 attack. Oh, does not use Summon in this scenario. Oh, okay, that's interesting. And he attacks the closest spire with attack upgrades. So he is not going for my gate. He's just going to try to kill my spires. So I'm kind of less worried about him now that he doesn't summon. I should be able to kill him in 1 hit, hopefully. All right, well, thank God I got that 6 source. We can slow down this craziness right now. Okay, so that drift... Well, darn, you know, Keem didn't even need to attack him, I realize now, because Osh can just come in and smash him in 1 hit. So let's see. Osh will come over here to finish off the drift. Drang can... Let's see, she has 2 range. No, she can't quite reach the Warbriar to finish him off yet. And actually, she doesn't want to be there because she'll get hit by his Impale ability. So I guess she'll move here to shoot the next drift once he appears. And at any point during my turn, I can spend 6 source, so I'll do it. That brings it to 0. I get rid of this, and I get a relic. The other one's still there, but they can't do anything with it. Resource cache. On your turn, during the Onslaught phase, place a free upgrade on one of your spires, ignoring upgrade restrictions. What? Okay. Okay. Should I give this like 4 attack? I think I should. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll spend that right away and make this thing huge. Yes, it might get hit and lose it, but I'll be killing a lot of things before that happens. Alright, actual attacking. Osh will kill off one of the drifts. Another one pops up, and oh, silly me, I thought the Drang could shoot it, but I forgot they're incorporeal, so she can't do anything right now. We do get 2 more source for Osh, which is good since they're down to 0, but he can't do anything else yet. Now, looking down at this bear over here, I should do my little 1-2 punch again at some point, have Drang shoot him to get him down to 4 life, and have Osh finish him off for another relic. We'll make that happen sometime. Okay, then Aurorans. I'm going to push Keem out of the way, and they're going to do 1 damage here, which gets me down to 9 life. Glad it's not the same one getting hit. Brings him down to 2 life, though. Meanwhile, they're going to get tangled over here pretty well, which is certainly good for me. The Arcbright will stop there. And the Nitrous will use as much of his movement as possible, but they're just kind of chilling for the moment. Time for the heirs to do their thing. The question is, Keem, do I leave him over here, maybe with Drang, plinging the drift? Oh, no, that's right, she can't because it's a long range. Now, Osh can take care of killing the drifts, so I guess Keem should fly up. Ooh, she could fly right up and finish off this Warbriar and level up, which seems worth doing, even if she might get hurt later. So let's get 1, 2, 3. She'll kill it. She'll go up to 2 attack. And then there's another Warbriar waiting underneath. Yeah, she's definitely a little bit stronger now. I like that. And that brings them to 3 source. Dar, meanwhile, I guess can run up here to be ready to help. Now the Grove Tender turn. This could be a bad one potentially. So the Warbriar will run over here. The Taproot will just stumble over here, which will actually slow down the hero. I'm happy about that. All right, so clearly I'm going to have the towers blow up the Warbriar so he can't hurt them. Because the Taproot will try to shoot a hero over the tower, which is what I want anyway. We've got 4 attack from this tower, and if it somehow doesn't finish him, 1 more from that. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's enough. Warbriar is gone. 1 more source for the Brahmin. I'm not sure who the Taproot attacks when he's got range. I mean, I think he's going to attack a hero instead of a Spire. I know that. But I think I can choose to have him attack Keem. I might be totally wrong about that, but let's give myself a break. So she'll retaliate and kill him. She will get down to 2 life, but then she does flip. So now she's got 2 attack anyway. Now, since she has 5 life on her flip side, 1 more than she had, she gains a 1 life bonus. And yeah, now she's looking pretty good. That is 2 more source for them, up to 5. All right, Osh, you know your job. Go kill this guy and save the town. Drang will, I guess, move up and shoot that leader. Oh, no, that's right. She only has 2 range. I keep on thinking she's upgraded already, so she's just going to hang out. But Osh will kill another one of them for 2 more source. So the next guy will hit the base again. All right, these guys can displace a friendly hero, so they'll go 1, 2. And then Nitrous will go 1, 2 as well. Here he comes. My giant lookout can shoot the Arcbright and hopefully kill him. On. That's enough, even with the miss. I forget who's under him. Oh, a conduit, that's right. All right, so let's see. I got 2 source from that guy. Now, the stasis talent happens before or after he moves, but we're already in the Spire shooting phase, so he doesn't get to use it. But he's going to get to hit Keem and almost kill her. Oh, no, he's not, because he doesn't have range, so he can't hit her. Which is great, because Keem's going to be able to run over and kill the Nitrous over there. But before we get all happy, the base does get hit again by the drift down here, the last one. This should be a pretty good turn for the heirs. Keem is going to run over and destroy Nitrous with only 2 life left, which makes her now have a 3 attack if I want her to, which I do. It's 4 source for her, up to 9 for the group. That's feeling a lot better. And then Darb just wants to get out of the conduit's way, because if I have him come down here, then he should get killed by the tower. But if he is able to stasis Darb, then Darb will take the damage from the tower instead of him. We don't want that. So yeah, we'll fly back for now. All right, and their hero comes in, hits Keem for 1. But then remember, the ram ability he's getting from the tree prevents retaliation from doing more than 2 damage. So, oh wait, hold on. None of this happens. Because the lookout is shooting at him for 4 dice first. Yeah, probably. Oh, never mind. He is still alive. But he's only alive to help Keem. She gets hit for 1, but he is destroyed, and he is out of it for good. Does get us 2 source. Now we have a question. Does Osh finish off the drift, who Darb could get anyway? Or does Osh kill this guy in 1 hit and get 4 source for us? Of course, that means we're not running down to kill the bear yet, but we can do that later. You know, let's do that, I think. So he will take 1 damage from the toxic secretion, but he can survival that away at some point later. And Drang, I think she will make her way down to help with the bear. And Osh is going to kill this guy. Oh, he only had 2 life left. Well, whatever. That brings them to 11 source, and the birds have 9, so pretty good overall. All right, and then the conduit is going to run over here and get blasted. Well, at least hopefully he gets blasted. Oh, yes, he does. So that's 3 more source for the Brawn, and they're up to 14. And the drift will get him down to 7 life. He has 1 life left himself. Actually, no, there's no reason to hurry things, because Osh can still kill him, or we can just let the gate take 1 more damage. So let's get Keem a little bit into better position. Let's get Drang over here, and she can shoot the bear down to 4. Well, sorry, I'm kind of mixing my turns up, aren't I? All right, so Keem down there, and Darb can kind of be over here. And then the Grove Tenders have no turn, so now the Rogue Grizzled Oak, Drang can shoot him down to 4 life. And we will have Osh kill the drift for now. We don't want to let him get too powerful. That puts them at 16 source. And that is the end of Wave 2. So we still have all 4 of our heroes. Everyone except Drang is fully leveled. We've got 1 great tower here smashing people, and then 1 ho-hum one, and we lost 1 through stupidity. And we've still got this fun little item that can convert one of their guys to our side. Nothing to scoff at. And we're going into Wave 3. We'll just say we're both attacking the Nororans again. I don't think it matters too much. We've never gotten that far. We're going to roll the event die. Okay, so the center one can be upgraded up to 7, which might actually matter because we have to remove the top upgrade from 2 lookout launchers of our choice. So we're going to lose the top attack for both of these. It's a little more awkward for this one, which means it cannot attack unless I build something underneath the reinforcement, which kind of negates the reinforcement's purpose. Now this one's interesting because we're back to having 6 chips, so I could buy for 7 another attack, but I think it probably makes more sense to get a fortify for only 2. And we'll have the Brawnin pay for that since they're the ones with a ton of source. We can fit 3 more chips on the Regal Lookout. What I'm thinking is maybe, I could do attack, and then a new reinforcement. That would let it hit pretty hard for people within 2. That'll be 3 and then 4, and then 2 more for the fortification. That's 9 total. And splitting the cost, that leaves us with 7 source each. It means we actually get to build some real fortress advancements this time. So the heirs have 7 left. I'm going to do 2 of my favorites. Harrier training, the health stat of all your Harrier minions. Those are the little cheap 1 cost ones. Is increased by 1, so they have 3 life instead of 2. Very good. That only costs 3. Then the Sanctuary, this gives me a die to roll each round, and I might get +1, +2, or +3 command points to summon more guys, which is pretty awesome. So I pay the 6 source for that, and I mark it on my stables and my Sanctuary. And I get to roll my little die. Hey, awesome. +2. That'll be big. Meanwhile, for the Brawnin, we also have 7 left. So I could get the artillery die, but they don't usually get that close. I'm thinking I might get the Battleborn Arena games. It'll make my basic Battleborn guys stronger, and they're good to kind of tie up the enemies. And then a Source Drill will get me +3 source every phase, so it basically pays for itself. So yeah, let's do those 2. And the enemies are building some nasty stuff too. They're going to build a Fanatic Tower level 1 and 2, and a Power Rings level 1, which will power up their heroes, and a Forming Glade level 3, which will power up another hero. Let's see, what will this nasty thing do? At the start of your turn during the Onslaught phase, roll this die. You may add the corresponding upgrade, ignoring upgrade restrictions, or health on a Grove Tender unit in play. So we can get +1 health, or attack, or range, and it says it's going to apply to Daiwin, their new hero each time. Oh wait, but Daiwin doesn't show up until the next phase, so I'm guessing that's a misprint, and that's supposed to be down here. So let's just say they built those things. So basically what this all means is I'm going to roll this die. I'm going to re-roll to take the highest result, but only if it's 7 or lower. And then 1 unit's going to be able to teleport that far. It looks like their heroes will use it to get close to some towers, I'm guessing. Oh, yeah, he wants to go close to 2 spires, and Bydros, yeah, they're all hunting down the spires. Nothing too terrifying for the Grove Tenders this turn, except they've got this Ogre Growth and a Grizzled Oak together, and the Ogre Growth will just sit there and keep hitting a spire until he destroys it instead of moving on, so that's not great, and he's going to bring the Oak faster than normal. Meanwhile, these guys have got a lot of drifts again. They've got a Bishop, which is a 2 damage guy with 3 range. Oh man, that's going to mess up my tower. And then this fun guy, and Jebin. So he's going to teleport. That's who they're going to use that little gate they got on. And then he's going to self-destruct and try to blow up my towers. Oh, I don't like that at all. I should be able to mess these guys up pretty well. I've got 8 command points. I'm thinking if I can just blast their fortress entirely, then clearly I'll win. So the air, of course, we're going to get their 2 Elven Kazi, not 3, sadly, anymore. Let's see, if I literally just want to straight up kill their base, I think a Royal Talon is the best I can do. He's got 5 life, 3 attack, 2 movement. He can fly, so he doesn't have to follow the path. He's flying, so most things can't hit him. And yeah, he'll use up 5 of my points. I can fill out the rest with my more powerful Harriers. But he should be able to go in and just smash them without having any towers. So let's make it happen. We're going to kill the Aurorans and try to leave just the Grove Tenders. Meanwhile, over here for the Brahmin, I think I'll take 2 of my newly upgraded Battleborn to have it do 2 damage. And I think I'll grab an Architect as well. If he gets next to one of my Spires, he can just destroy himself to upgrade it for free, which is going to be great. All right, the order this time is Brahmin, Aurora, Heirs, Grove Tenders. Let's see how it goes. You know, I do have to roll the Fanatic die. Hopefully this will be low so that guy can't teleport too far. Okay, a 4, and then he gets another roll since he bought the second upgrade. Awesome. So that means all I can teleport is 4 away. That shouldn't be enough to get him right next to my towers and blow them up. Okay, so Brahmin are first. My Battleborn will just charge out for 3 movement, and my Architect will bring up the rear with 2. I'll move Osh over to finish off this Grizzled Oak so it doesn't get in the way of my birds coming over. And Drang will move up to help shoot some guys once they pop up. All right, so Jebin's going to teleport 4 right off the bat. So I guess 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess he wants to be right there between the 2 things. That's his mark. So let's say he's there since it's equidistant, and that might help me out better. Then the Drifts move 3, and the Bishop moves 2. He's not in range of the tower yet, and... Oh, wait a second. Oh man, are you serious? Did I have 3 range upgrades on this the entire time? That means it has 4 range, not 3. So I can shoot the Bishop, or I can shoot Anjebin. Oh no, wait, that's right, he moves 2. Okay, so he's got Source Aura, which means after he moves, he can deal 1 damage to everyone adjacent to him. Luckily, that does not affect my tower. And then at the end of his turn, he can self-destruct. But the AI says he'll only do that if he'll actually kill something off entirely. He does 2 damage, so clearly he won't do that yet. So I think here I'm going to try to blast that Bishop while he's so far away. We only have 3 attack now, not 4, but if I get lucky, I still might kill him. Alright, well, he's set up for a kill next turn. And I can't forget my other, more upgraded tower now. This can shoot for 2 against Anjebin. It seems like he's not going to get the chance to self-destruct. Oh, gosh. Well, maybe he will. But he's got no retaliate at all? Really? So I can just run in and kill him? That's fine with me. Ooh, wait, actually, darn. You know, I think he will self-destruct because he could kill the Elven Kazi. So I guess he would kill him and take away my little defensive upgrade there. I don't like that. Oh, but at least he's gone. All right, here come the birds. My Royal Talons are going to destroy their entire world. My Harriers don't want to displace Osh because he has to finish off the bear first. So they'll just go there. Let's see, I'm definitely going to move the Elfin Kazis off of here until the green guys get out of shooting range. Bishop could get me. Should Keem move up? I don't think it makes sense yet. So let's kind of hang out with our heroes for now. Here come the Vine people. Good, they won't be able to attack the tower, but it'll attack them. My big ramming guy will go right there. My giant death dealers will go right there. All right, and now with things correct, both these towers can shoot people. Let's take out one of the Vine guys first. I don't like the range attacks. My 4-range tower will shoot at them. Ah, good. I did get a 2, so that's 1 dead. My other tower here with 2 attack, I think will start weakening the Treed. Nice! 3 damage. He only has 2 left. All right, back to the Brahmin. Big thing is for Osh to kill the rogue Grizzled Oak so the Harriers can get by safely. But let's also get Drang up here to start plinking some guys. And as for our actual troops, the Battleborns will run up, and the Architect will putter along. All right, Rogue Grizzled Oak, you are gone, and we get a relic from you. Thank you. In this case, it is a beginner's guide to finding your cadence. During the prep phase, you may ignore the movement stat of your minions when choosing your grouping order. Well, that's interesting. So you could have like some huge guy with 1 movement and put him underneath a guy with like 4 movement and have him just run him in. That's pretty cool. Meanwhile, Drang will weaken the tree even more, because if she shot at the Vine Herald, he'd be able to shoot back. All right, now then Aurora are up, so it's 1, 2, 3. Can't be shot yet. And the Bishop will go 1, 2. Oh, and that's perfect, because he's still in range 1, 2, 3, 4 of my big tower, but I am not in range of him for any of my guys. Let's see if we can finish this loser off before he does anything of consequence. Yes, we can. That's 4 more source for the Brawn, and they're definitely getting most of it from these towers. Right now for the heirs, let's go and use the Elven Kazi to run in here, finish off the Treed, getting them 2 source, and weakening this giant terrible guy. Oh, crud, you know what? I forgot that I was supposed to have 2 more command points. Well, the funny thing is that I don't have anything that costs 2, so, oh well. I should have just played them better. Well, here, I know. Let's just take away one of my Harriers and say we have a Joust instead. That seems pretty fair. Speaking of my minions, let's get them going. So 1, 2, displace, 4, 1, 2 with my newly added Joust. My Royal Talon of killing your base will fly over there. And let's see, Darb and Keem. Keem could fly in. She's got 3 attack. She could certainly kill the Taproot easily. Oh, she could even run in and kill that last Vine Herald. Yeah, let's do that. So 1, 2, 3, smash. So that gets us 1 source and leaves just some Warbriars with no range. We can't even hit her. Nice. Hey, it is the Grove Tender's turn, so the Warbriar is going to go over there and do nothing of consequence. The Taproot will go there. Actually, wait, I guess I could choose who goes first. Yeah, you know what, I'll let the Ogre Growth go in, because I can shoot him with my towers. And so let's see, this one only has range on the Taproot, but I imagine he'll be dead. And yes, he is. And then I can shoot the Warbriar or the Ogre Growth with my big tower. Shoot the Ogre Growth and try to finish him off. I think that does it. Ah, yes, it does. So there is our friend, the very slow-moving tree, which is great because now he won't be dragging him along quickly. I forgot the Ogre Growth got us 3 more source. All right, nobody's attacking, so it's back to my turn. All right, unless you're kind of in the middle of nowhere, so to start getting back into the game. My Battleborn are going to run up. Oh, my Architect is actually blocked by my own Harriers. Whoops. You know, before the Battleborn run up, let's have Drang go over here, because I can choose whether my heroes go before or after my units, and that way we'll totally block them from getting past us. We can smash the Incorporeal people, and keep our tower hurting them good. Unfortunately, Drang can't attack again. Whoops. Alright, so our Drifts are going to come on over. Sadly, when they can only damage either target, they choose to attack a hero, so Drang's going to get hurt and only hit them back for 1, but then the Battleborn can finish him off. Oh, and then the heir's turn. Who does the bell toll? It tolls for thee. So you are down to 7 life, my friend. And he still has 4 life to go. So I think we're going to take out 2 bases this turn and just finish a wave early. And while my Harriers are going to get stopped, my Joust as well. He's 1 down here. I guess Darb might as well get into the action. Let's see. Keem, do you want to kill a Warbriar all by yourself? If she does, she'll get hit by the Grizzled Oak, though, and die. Oh, no, she won't, because she's flying, so ha ha ha. Hello, bye-bye. Yeah, this is basically just going to be clean up at this point. These guys just putter along, and then I can smash them with my big tower. I'll leave the Warbriar alone and try to kill the Grizzled Oak. First 3, okay, just 2 damage. So he's down to 4 left. We've got them blocked up pretty good. We can bring Osh in. Drang can stay here, but shoot somebody else. The Battleborn to finish off the first drift. My Architect just show up. Hello. So the Battleborn kill a drift, but there's always another one. Drang will injure the Warbriar for 1. And we go to the set, and Aurora is boxed in here. They're going to hit Drang for 1. They're going to get hit for 1. Set it for a Battleborn kill. I guess I might lose Drang in a minute here. And sadly, my towers can't destroy them. And now to the heirs. Hey, Royal Talon, how's it going over there? Oh, the base is down to 4 life. Good for you. And you still have 3. Awesome. And here, Darb, why don't you make yourself useful? Finish off that drift. And hey, I just realized, Keem, you can finish off the other drift all by yourself. By the way, I'm getting a lot of source for all this, but I don't think it's going to matter much. Okay, so we'll move my actual units. The Harrier cannot advance. Oh, wait, you know what? He would displace these guys because that's the only way for him to make positive progress. So there we go. Then the Joust, I sort of cheated to purchase. We'll come up here. All right, Grove Tenders. Oh my gosh. You know, I just realized they're going to impale everybody all around here. So that maybe wasn't the wisest placement. And the Grizzled Oak will move here. Let's see, I guess I'll shoot the Grizzled Oak. The Warbriar is going to get himself killed in a second anyway. Whoa! Wow. Okay then. Alright, the Warbriar can't kill either of them, so I can choose who he attacks. So go and attack the Battleborn and get yourself killed. Now, by the way, I didn't mention this before because it didn't come up, but if all the units on the other side are dead, your hero is going to campfire mode and basically become inactive and can't do anything. So once the Grizzled Oak is dead, I won't be able to use my heroes to do anything, but I think I have more than enough troops to finish off their base pretty easily. So yeah, I mean, I don't think Osh and Drang are going to get a chance to do anything. Might as well move them up a little bit. My Battleborn do charge in. And my Architect shows up. And hey, you know what? I just want you to get rid of yourself. And he'll use his Builder talent, get rid of himself, but add another attack to my high-rise, because there is no limit when you use their ability. All right, the Battleborn will hit the Grizzled Oak for 2, but then get defeated. But hey, look, there's another one. All right, now it's the Heir's turn. Yeah, Keem, let's finish that guy off, why don't you? So it does mean at the end of this turn, my heroes are inactive because they have no units left, but man, it's not going to matter. So let's see, Royal Talon gets this down to 1 life, and he still has 2 left. Darby might as well get out of the way. The Harriers can't move yet. The Jousts run up. Then we go to the Battleborn. They run over, although once that gate falls, they'll all reverse and go to the Grove Tenders one. That's it for their turn. It's back to the birds. That's it for the Royal Talon. The Harrier will run up. And the Joust is, I guess, going to be first to the other gate because of where he's positioned. The Royal Talon finishes it off. Does not get retaliation, I believe, when you kill it. It's a Battleborn. Here we go. Then we get the Joust, the Harriers, the Royal Talon. And yes, we're pretty ugly. 1, 2, 3. So that's down to 8 life. He loses 1. Joust runs in. And they do. And the Royal Talon. Battleborn hits him down to 6. He's down to 1 life. And the Harrier just kind of hangs out. So does the Joust. So does Royal Talon. You know, I think I can move the Battleborn to the side. I'll get him down to 4. He's out of life. Harrier will run in, the Joust will run in, that's 3 more damage, and yeah, you get the idea. We will crush them. So pretty sure if I'd been a bit smarter and built a fortification on that tower in Wave 2, I might have been able to keep all 3 of them. I was also forgetting to use my increased range on this tower, but there you go. That is a full co-op game of Cloudspire. Pretty long, thanks for watching, and check out my review on this and the solo mode in another video. Good gaming, and I'll see you at the next stop.